Welcome to episode 3 of Crime, Cocktails, and Cats. I'm Haley.
And I'm Amanda.
Today we're going to be covering the murders of the Watts family, which is going to be a fun one because we violently hate Chris Watts.
So violently. So violently.
I cannot stand that man.
Nope.
Everything about this case just fills me with rage and anger.
Yep, just thinking about it, my blood is like boiling.
I had to stop multiple times while writing this episode just to be like, what am I writing? What is going on?
It's terrifying.
He is awful. So let's get right into it.
Let's go.
So the Watts family murder stands as one of the most harrowing familial homicide cases in recent history. On August 13th of 2018 in Colorado, Christopher Watts murders his pregnant wife, Shanann Watts, as well as their 2 young daughters, Bella and Celeste. We're going to cover the background of the family, events leading up to the murder, the investigation, confession, as well as some of the legal proceedings. Chris and Shanann were both from Carolina. They're from different parts. Chris was from Spring Lake and Shanann was from Aberdeen. Oh, we got kitties yelling.
Yeah.
They met in 2010, married in 2012, and then relocated to Colorado. They had 2 young daughters, Bella Marie Watts, born in 2013, and Celeste Catherine, nicknamed Cece Watts, born in 2015. Which that one always hits home for me because, like, that's right between Brooke. And whenever I'm researching this, all I can think about is my little sister. I don't get it. It baffles me.
Honest to God.
And
honest to God.
The best part about the whole case, too, Shanann was 15 weeks pregnant with a little boy.
It breaks my heart.
They planned to name him Nico.
None of them needed to die.
Nope.
He is just a sick bastard. Who deserves to be punished forever.
Literally. In every way he could be an awful human being, he did it. He did it. So Chris was employed by Anadarko Petroleum, which is obviously an oil company, while Shanann worked from home promoting a supplement called Thrive. She worked for an MLM, which is like, ooh, but you do you, boo. So the family appeared to have a comfortable, happy life, but financial troubles started to loom in, and in 2015, they had to file for bankruptcy. So we get to the unfortunate day. On Monday, August 13th of 2018, around 1:48 a.m., Shanann was dropped off by her coworker, Nicole, after returning from a business trip in Arizona.
They went to a conference for the products, Yeah,
it was a business trip. And Chris spent the weekend at home with the girls. So Nicole was worried because Shanann missed a scheduled appointment that she knew about. She was not responding to any of her text messages, and they were attached at the hip. All they would do is talk with each other. So the moment Shanann stops responding, she's like, what the hell? And immediately reports her missing, her and the girls.
Good girl. Bestie knew.
She knew immediately because that's not the type of person she is.
That's way to go.
So around 12:10 p.m., Nicole goes to the Watts family home after informing the police as well as telling Chris who was at work. So while nothing is being answered, we're not hearing from Chris, we're not hearing the door being answered. And this leads to, obviously, a welfare check. So around 1:40 p.m., which that's such a big gap for a welfare check.
Right?
Like, you called at 12:10 and they're showing up at almost 2 p.m.
Yeah.
That's such a big window, which is crazy. So the officer shows up at 1:40 p.m. Chris allows the police officers to examine the house during the welfare check, and the family dog was found in the house unharmed. However, neither Shanann nor the girls were found. But Shanann's bag with her medication and keys were found. Her phone was found shoved between the cushions of the couch. Her favorite shoes that she wore everywhere were left in the house, as well as her car was still in the garage with car seats for the girls. And one more. During the search of the house, her wedding ring was found on her bedside table. So where is she?
Where'd she go?
Where she
just dipped,
left?
Decided to take the girls and go on vacay with nothing of hers that she needed?
That's the craziest part. Is like, let's say she did run away. How is she doing that without her identification, anything like that? A car to get away, car seats for the girls. She doesn't have her phone, which nowadays everything is on your phone. Money, identification forms you need, contact. So not having those things, there's nowhere she could go.
No.
She's rendered useless, basically.
Yeah.
So the following day, the Colorado Bureau of Investigation, as well as the FBI, join in on the search. Chris first claims to authorities that he doesn't know where his family is and that he hasn't seen his wife since he left at work at 5:15 a.m. the day before. And outside the house, he's speaking to different news stations in Denver, begging for his wife and daughters to come home. During those interviews, you can even hear the investigators using search dogs to try to find them.
Disgusting.
He is such a psycho. So he undergoes a polygraph test, which obviously he fails.
Yes. No, I thought he passed out with flying colors.
So he subsequently confesses to his father, Ronnie, and then later on to the authorities that he killed Shanann. He admits that I killed her. I did. But he claims that he did so because Shanann smothered their daughters.
Yeah. It was she started the whole thing.
It was
by killing the girls. And then he had to kill her.
He had to. That was obviously
there was nothing
solution.
Else.
So Chris claims that he discovered Bella's body, and then he proceeds to find Shanann in the process of strangling Cece. And in a fit of rage after discovering this, he decides, instead of, calling the police, stopping her, like containing her or anything, he strangles her. That's definitely the way to get justice for your children. If she did do that, definitely the way to do it.
Especially considering she's pregnant with your only other child.
Yep. It's baffling. Why do we have kitty gang wars going on here?
I know, like it's happening everywhere. I keep smiling, and it's not because I'm laughing at this. This is beyond horrific. There's like cat gang wars going on in like multiple different places. And you can hear it, but you can't see it. You can just hear hisses, and yeah, super fun.
So after him murdering Shanann in the fit of rage, he disposes their bodies at the oil field where he worked. Obviously, he was arrested that day.
Yeah.
Because they're not just going to let him walk away.
Yeah. No, I killed my wife because she killed my kids, so I get to go home now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Totes.
So Chris is then caught on a neighbor's security camera, which is released by the police. They fully release the security footage of him. You see him get into his truck, loading a gas cannon, and then backing the car up into the garage just hours after he killed his wife, and at this point, his children. We think that Shanann did it, but
the kids were still alive, weren't they, until he got to the oil field?
Yeah, but this is what he's claiming.
Okay, sorry.
He backed up his truck and put the bodies in there. Yeah. After killing them and backing up, the police obviously believe that that was when he loaded up everyone to take them down to the oil tankers. So the Watts attorney claimed in an interview on Dr. Phil that Chris had admitted to killing Shanann following a dispute about divorce. Bella walked into the room just after he had strangled Shanann and was wrapping her up in a sheet to dispose of her body. She asks, "What are you doing with mommy?" He told her that mommy is sick and we need to take her to the hospital to make her better.
Oh.
Without their car seats, he packed the girls and Shanann into the back of his work vehicle. So they were in there with their dead mother. Ooh. So he packs the girls into into his work vehicle, by the way. His work vehicle. And he goes to the site where he works with the oil tanks. And one by one, he smothers the girls with their baby blanket. The worst part of it is Bella knew that Chris killed her mother and her sister Celeste, and she feared that she would be next. According to the lawyer of the family, right before Chris murdered his last child, Bella pleads to her father, saying, "Please, Daddy, don't do to me what you did to Cece." I feel like I have to leave that for a minute. Because how you made this little girl, you raised her.
You're so beautiful.
Uh-huh.
So sweet. So innocent and perfect.
It's just beyond baffling. All of the accountments I've read about the girls were that they were so smart, so they knew what was happening.
Oh.
Bella knew the moment she walked in on Chris and her mom. She knew what was happening.
Oh my God.
She was not stupid.
That poor baby. This fear that must have been going through her from that moment all the way to the very end.
It's horrific. A parent's job is to protect their kid. But he instead murders all three. Even if he did not directly murder Nico, he still did.
He's still responsible for it.
He took 4 innocent lives.
Yep.
They were all great people. Every account I can find of Shanann and the girls are just saying how amazing they are. And it is infuriating that all because he wanted to have his little affair, he had to kill them.
It makes me fucking sick.
He's just disgusting. So Shanann was found on his worksite, buried in a shallow grave. Chris's girls, who had been suffocated by his bare hands, were discovered in the crude oil tanks. The remains of Celeste and Bella were forced through the tiny hatch at the top of the oil tanks. I'll put in a picture of how big it is because it is genuinely insane to look at. It is 8 inches diameter, 20 centimeters as for Canadians. And he forced those little girls' body through that. Because if you picture 8 inches in your mind, that's not a very big diameter. It's really not.
No, it's not. My God.
The medical examiner even reported that Bella had scratches on her butt from being forced through it.
Those poor babies.
I think the one thing that always sticks with me is how much work it took just to get their bodies out. He could have been, there's no way he could have been a decent person, but he could have been at least a little bit of a good person and just buried them with their mother.
Right?
You were already burying their mom. What's the point of putting the girls in the oil tank? If you're going to get caught on her, you're going to get caught.
It's baffling.
Just keep the girls with their mother. But instead, he had to shove their bodies in there. The amount of time it took to get the girls out, because you got to think, those tanks aren't built to be taking things out. You're not meant to be going in and out of them. It's just nuts.
Oh, it's disgusting.
One fact that most people don't really know is that the girls had to be put into special sealed coffins so that they don't contaminate everything around them when they're buried. They had to be put into a special type of coffin. Like, it's not fair.
He didn't even let them get buried with dignity that everybody else is afforded.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is wrong with this man?
It's absolutely horrifying in every way. It makes me so sick every time I think of this case.
Honest to God. Every time.
One thing that really irks me to my core is even in jail now, Chris still has fangirls.
Oh, yeah.
He has women writing letters constantly to him. Another factor that people don't talk about a lot is the mistress. I didn't even have to write this stuff down because everything about her is so deeply ingrained in my mind that she was very obviously there that night. She knew about Shanann as much as she tries, innocent until proven guilty, as much as she tries to say she didn't know Shanann. She was found researching her. She had her Facebook. She'd seen it.
A year before she even started dating Chris Watts. So she knew who Shanann was, that she was married to Chris, and that they had kids.
Yep.
What the hell is wrong with this woman?
Because it wasn't like it was a secret. Like, some people, they don't use their social media much. Shanann loved posting her girls.
Yeah.
All she did was post photos of her girls. That's why if you look online, you can find so many pictures of them growing up, because all she wanted to do was take pictures of those girls, capture every moment. It is sickening. She knew everything. And it will forever baffle me how they just let her walk.
I don't get it. I really don't. No part of my brain is going to, you can't convince me that she had absolutely no knowledge. The bitch was Googling, how much did Scott Peterson's mistress make? What? Before she's even fucking dead, before any of this shit even goes down, his mistress is Googling how much did Scott Peterson's mistress make on her book deal. I'm sorry. What?
It's disgusting.
How is that not evidence that she was aware of what was going on?
I am fully under the belief, and this is my opinion alone, that she knew everything.
Oh, yeah. Mine too.
I fully believe she was there that night.
Yeah, I think so too.
I feel like she was there. Maybe Shanann walked in on them. Maybe something like that. I fully believe she was there. There's no way she wasn't. She knows too much.
Yeah.
It is sickening. So after doing all this, on November 6th of 2018, Chris Watts pleads guilty to multiple counts of first-degree murder as part of a plea deal. The death penalty was not put forward by the district attorney of Weld County on request of Shanann's family. They gave him that kindness because they didn't want any further death.
Wow.
They lost 4 lives.
My gosh.
What are they going to gain from seeing him die? The torture of living in your guilt is more than death could give him.
Yeah. Wow. I will send so much love, support, and respect to her family for that. I don't know if I was in that situation, if I could make that same decision. I really don't think I could.
Not even a little.
And the fact that you were able to find that kindness in your heart is just, it shows what amazing people you were. So it explains why Shanann was such an amazing person.
You can tell that's where she got it from. So they were supportive of his decision to take that plea deal, and he was sentenced to 5 life sentences without the possibility of parole.
Good.
3 served consecutively and 2 concurrent, as well as additional sentences include 48 years for unlawful termination of a pregnancy, 36 years for tampering with deceased bodies. And
So basically, this mofo's never getting out.
no, and
Good.
he should be. That key should be thrown away.
Swear to God, they should all be put on one big island in the middle of nowhere that they can't get off of.
Mm-hmm.
Just leave them there.
It's
Let them take care of themselves.
They should just have to fight it out. It
Bring back the
baffles
Hunger
me.
Games. Come on.
See, the best part is he had to be transferred to a different institution for his safety.
He does not deserve safety.
Like, throw him right into the prison.
He needs to be somebody's bitch
Mm-hmm.
every single day for the rest of his life.
Yep.
He does not deserve to be safe.
No. I don't think... I'm under the firm belief that isolation for prisoner safeties should not exist if you're doing shit like this.
No, yeah.
I understand some cases, but most of these people, they don't deserve that luxury. You took the lives of innocent people. There's proven...
Not just innocent people.
Your
Your
family.
children.
Yep. If there is concrete evidence that you have done this stuff, I don't think you get luxury of prison. I don't think you get to have a joyous time away from people.
No.
You
deserve to get your ass kicked every single day for the rest of your life.
And that's how it should be.
I hope it happens. I hope somebody makes him his bitch and they torture him for the rest of his miserable existence.
Yep.
Oh, he's disgusting.
He is just... He's one of those cases that just... It haunts you.
Yeah.
It's terrifying that people can be this disgusting.
Please, Daddy, don't do this to me.
I don't understand.
Those words just live in my dreams. Like, how does he live with himself? I can barely handle knowing that those words were said from a child to her father, and for him to just completely disregard it and it's actually, it just doesn't make sense to my brain.
It's disgusting. There's no way to look at it that makes any sort of sense.
No. I wonder if she pressured him into it. If she gave him the idea.
Maybe.
If she was looking up Shanann well before she was even dating Chris.
Mm-hmm.
She knew the whole situation. And then little Missy is over there Googling book deals for another one who killed his wife.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if she was egging him on.
He's so disgusting. There's no way any sane person thinks of this stuff. Well, we have never introduced the dogs. We got Emmett here. Right, Emmy? And then Jasper is poking around. Those are our twin boys. Hi, Emmy? Do you want to be a star? No, this is my mic. You can't have no puppy interview today.
But why?
Oh, Jazz, do you want your spotlight? That's a Jazzy. I don't even know where my thoughts were.
No,
there's too many puppies. But everything about this case, like every way he could be a despicable human, he did. It's like he's playing a game of limbo. How low can you go?
Mm-hmm.
And he is damn near through the floor.
Yep.
It baffles me every time.
Honestly, if you want to hear more, and there are multiple points where they play like the conversation between him and his dad in the police office is in the Netflix special.
Oh, yeah.
So I do recommend that you do give that a watch because it's got some in-depth stuff in there, and you get to hear him personally, as well as his neighbor, who's
Camera footage
yeah,
they used.
yep, gives the camera footage, and he's like, "Yo, no, something's not right. He ain't acting normal."
No. Oh, we got a special guest.
Alice,
She's never here.
our senior citizen.
Old lady. I doubt she'll come up.
No,
She's a weirdo.
Alice.
There we go. Well, that's pretty much all we can really talk about with him. He's a despicable human being, and I hope he rots in prison. I hope he lives a horrible. I hope he doesn't live. Like,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I hope he lives a horrible life, but I don't want him to.
I know.
He
just needs to rot in hell forever.
There's just everything about him.
Sure.
He's horrific, and it baffles me that people like him exist.
Yes.
It makes you terrified to exist.
Right? Like, that's your husband. That's your dad. Like, that's the person that you should
Be able to trust.
It's so terrifying.
He is a despicable human being.
That's for sure.
We will leave off this episode today. Thank you for watching. And that's Crime Cats and Cocktails out. Bam.